It's like that's a bit creepy.
You are a bit weird, aren't you? I'm trying to think of
I
lighting
love
now.
you.
Should I just turn my lighting off, or like what was if I do that? Because I've got a light by here, you see. So
Right,
like,
stop making so much noise.
sorry.
My little darling child's sleeping.
Nah, I wouldn't really call him a darling.
Do you know what I said the other day? I wasn't sure there was something wrong with Riley, like he had ADHD or something, because he can't sit still for like 2 seconds. He's gotta be moving. You know when he's having tea, he's got a frigging fidget. So I said to Dell I was gonna message my health visitor and say, I'm not sure if I've given birth to a human or spawned a devil. Can I have a DNA test, please? Well, I think she would have killed me.
Right, am I going to introduce her, yeah?
No,
What do you
I
mean?
don't need an introduction, bitch.
No, the podcast, you dummy. Do you know what I mean? You get though. What? Mate, that's gold.
No, do you know what I tried doing?
What?
I tried to be cocky.
What, and do
And I
what?
tried to annoy you by trying to make, you know when you drink a drink and you can go, I tried to do that, but you can't do that with wine. And all I inhaled was air.
Yo, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of What the Frick podcast. I am joined, obviously, with this butt munch by here, Charlotte. Say hi, Charlotte.
Hi. But much.
Now, Charlotte,
Oh. Yes.
what the frick is going on? You okay?
I'm good. You okay?
Yeah, it could be better, you know. Just gotta forced to spend my Saturday nights drinking with you, you know, just chilling. Now, you been good? You been good, yeah?
Yeah, I've been good.
Life treating
You
you?
been good?
Not too bad, like, you know, just been gaming, vibing, working, you know, the same old usual stuff.
Would you
Um,
say life been treating you well?
yeah, you know, just well, just treat me normal to be honest, just normal old life in it. Bloody COVID and all that, you know.
COVID.
What?
It's one of these things now, isn't it? It's
What?
just you're over and done with it. Move on.
I know. It's mad, isn't
What's
it?
next?
I was talking with a lady in work. Like people obviously still talk about like COVID and that, like how long we have to wear these masks for, blah blah blah, and just in general. And like people think it's gonna be like this. We're still gonna be wearing masks till like the end of this year and stuff like that, you know.
This is what's confused me because they said in June they were going to take the masks away and you could wear them if you wanted to, or you didn't have to wear them.
Well, I think like the idea, I think they're trying to like get everyone vaccinated, right? Before they start doing that.
Yeah, but they're talking about a third one as well, a booster one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really follow it. Maybe I should follow it, but I usually just hear about it from other people.
Yeah, I don't follow. I hear from it
No,
when I
because
jump into a taxi. They're like, "Oh, have you heard about the third booster?" I'm like, "Nope, but I have now."
you're like, what, a booster seat? So I have to wear a booster seat? Nah, but it's just so much crap, man. Like, I CBA with the news because, like, there's so many people getting told, and there's so many different, like, news outlets as well. Like, you read papers and crap and internet, and, like, you just don't know who to trust anymore, do you? Like, there's all
No, I
this.
don't know what to believe.
Exactly, there's all this crap. There's so many people who, like, kind of like us, who make podcasts and stuff, and they think they know everything talking about it. And then, like, you just, like, people, like, it's like, you know, conspiracy theories, like, people conspiracy theory about, like, COVID and that, how it's fake, blah, blah, blah. And you hear all this nonsense, like, the amount of stupid people to speak to, and they're like, it's all fake, it is, mate, while he's sitting there with a mask on and stuff. He's like, yeah, it's all fake, mate, you know, it's all make believe and that. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, pal. Fucking head up. Yeah, it's absolutely buzzing.
Sad out of it is how many people have died, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Because a
mad,
lot
man.
of people lost their lives to COVID, and that's sad.
You know, like, I was on Facebook the other day, and somebody posted, I say the other day, it was going back a couple of months, but I remember, like, someone posted, I don't know who he was to him, but I assume a family member, like, passed away of COVID, and I was like, fuck.
It's sad, isn't it?
Like, that's where it kind of hits home a bit, doesn't it? But, yeah. Anyway,
Sorry to interrupt. You know the only thing that makes me laugh about this COVID? Say now if I got hit by a bus and I died. Do you know what would go on my death certificate? I died of COVID.
What do you mean?
You know, because I don't know what it is. Don't know if they're not doing any autopsies or whatever it is to confirm you're dead. If you die, they write on your death certificate that you've died of COVID.
What do you mean autopsies though? Because people would see, like they'd see you get hit by a bus, so they'd be like, "I should get hit by a bus."
Yeah, but they still write in your death certificate that you've died of COVID.
Where
It
have
was
you?
all over Facebook as well.
Hmm.
Like, no, I heard it off someone, I can't remember who.
Yeah.
But then people are taking the piss out of it on Facebook saying, "Oh, I just got what was it? I got struck by lightning or something." But then again, I died of COVID or I
You
don't
got you
know.
got to be careful with Facebook though, don't you? Because you never know to believe it or not if it's on
No,
Facebook.
but I heard it off someone. I can't remember who it was.
Hmm. That's strange. That's mad. Um. So yeah, what's been happening, Charles? Go on. What's the main news? What are we going to talk about today? The main thing I think we're going to talk about today has got to be Drake Bell. It's got to be, you know.
Drake Bell from Drake and Josh.
I know, absolutely mad. Like, honestly, I saw this like when
Literally, though,
yeah.
it's gonna take some time to realise.
You're such a twat.
But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find.
I
Oh
fucking
God.
hate you so much. I
Why?
got tears, man. You're such a bellend, honestly. I was gonna make
but
that
wasn't that
joke,
good?
you ass. Yeah, I was class. Fair
Oh,
play.
wasn't that good?
Right, for the people at home, I guess we gotta like let them know, obviously, if they haven't seen it. Wait, so Drake Bell, right? Drake Bell is an actor slash singer. He's mostly known from the TV show Drake and Josh. I mean, everybody remembers Drake and
On
Josh
Nickelodeon.
on Nickelodeon. Like, if you haven't seen it, you must have seen clips of something like, you know, flipping. Come on, you must have seen it.
If
Basic.
not, Google it.
If not, Google it. Yeah, Google it, mate. um, yeah. So basically, long story short, he's been accused of. I think it's. Let's have a look. So he's been charged.
Child endangerment.
Yeah. When was it? It's 2017, right? It's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Online, even though he's got charged now,
Hmm.
it happened in 2017.
Yeah, it's mad.
Which bothers me though, because if it happened in 2017, I'm not saying that the kid was wrong because maybe she was scared that nobody would believe it, but she should have just told someone and come up with it then, not let it drag on for years and then come out with it now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I still think she. Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, I still think she should still come out with it though, because he does need to be. Because
Oh
this.
no,
Yeah,
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 but just
yeah.
can you
Maybe.
not
Yeah, maybe she
do
was.
it at the time?
Yeah, maybe she was. Well, we don't know. Do it. Yeah, maybe she was like struggling with it. Like,
No.
it's quite
Yeah,
mad,
it's
isn't it?
true.
Think about it. So Drake Bell, how old is he?
35.
So this happened in 2017. Would it be 2021? That's 31 at the time, and she was
Yeah,
15 at the time, right?
15. Yep.
Right. That's creepy as fuck. Think about it. Like, what kind of like spun me out? I kind of like. I grew up. I loved the show Drake and Josh. Like,
And I had a crush on Drake. Phew.
mate, I don't blame you, fucking handsome man. Like, it's kind of like,
It
oh,
shocks you, doesn't it?
it does.
You
Like,
don't think somebody would turn out like that, and you're like, whoa.
I know. Like, I saw it at
Like when
first.
you said to me, I was like, who the hell is Drake Bell? And you said Google it, and I was like, no, beeping way.
I know. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, it's kind of like ruins your childhood in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's actually mad, and like, I've read so much stuff about it. Like, and you don't know like what's true, what's not, blah blah blah. But like,
The
it's
only reason why sometimes I don't think it's true because you hear so many stories about um like people accusing celebrities of like sexual harassment,
yeah,
and then it turns out when they get to court they were
they were
lying
lying just for
just to
money.
ruin that celebrity.
Yeah,
But then because he's pleaded guilty, I was like, whoa, okay.
exactly. Like, I at first I was like, oh, is this like Like, what is this? Is this like,
A stunt or something.
yeah, is this like someone like who maybe fancied him
Yeah.
and at that or whatever? Then you start to like read into it more, and it gets like blown out, and you're like, oh, fucking hell. Like if he's pleading guilty, it's obviously, hmm, it's kind of
But
mad.
like,
Like, go on.
he was talking to her for a while, like on social media. I don't know
Mm.
what sort of social media, but he was talking to her for a while on there.
Yeah,
And then they met face to face at one of his concerts. Well, I don't know, like, clearly you'd know she was 15 and you would have stopped it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, and like,
Like, if I found out somebody was underage, I'd be like, whoa, no, sorry.
yeah, I wouldn't even be DMing them. That's a bit,
No.
yeah, like,
But sometimes I get they use, like, you can get catfish, can you? Like, say
yeah,
now I was 15 and I was messaging 30-year-old, I could use, like, fake photos. But then when you meet face to face, you could have still been like, oh, God, okay, you're a bit young. Let's try and sort this out.
yeah, or just like let it down easily. But I guess like if he was messaging dirty like messages, I guess he kind of like wanted it as well in a way.
Yeah.
Like when I remember when I used to stream on you now,
Yeah.
so like I'd have like people who were like I don't know, let's say range from 13 to 18 or whatever, and they'd watch my stream, obviously add me on socials, and I'd get DMs like, "Oh, you're cute and stuff," blah 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 blah. But then I'd be like, "Oh, because they're like I don't know, like I said, 13 to 18, so it's just a bit weird." Like I wouldn't even. I'd be like, look. Let's just be honest now. Like what was I 18 at the time when I started you now? No, 19.
Yeah, something like that.
19. Yeah, I'd be like, look, I get it. You have crushes on people, blah blah blah. I'm just not interested. Like, yeah, it is what it is. And some of them would be okay with it. Some of them would understand. Because I'm like, look, I'm not about going to jail and that, and it's just, yeah, no thanks. And some of them
Yeah.
would not take it well. They'd like be like, oh, fuck you, blah 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 blah. Like, I guess like, or you just don't answer like some of them if they're some of them are weird. No offense. Um, but yeah, like let's be honest, if he's messaging dirty messages, he kind of wants it. That's
Yeah.
kind of like put me off him. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to watch Drake and Josh again.
I know, because now you're going to see him for what he's done, and
Yeah,
horrible,
which is a
really, isn't it?
shame because like I quite like Drake and Josh. The other day I was thinking about rewatching Drake and Josh before all this came out.
To be fair, I forgot about Drake and Josh until I you made me Google Drake, and I was like, whoa.
It's mad. Like honestly, it's mad. And wait, has he been set? He's been charged and sentenced. Is he gonna? Has he gone to
He's,
jail? Or is he?
I think there was a court hearing.
Yeah.
Well, obviously there was, because he pleaded guilty and he got sentenced to 2 years.
Do you reckon he's gonna serve that because he's like a celebrity?
Even if you're a celebrity, you still get a prison sentence. But if
True.
he has good behaviour, he could get let out early,
Yeah,
depends.
true. Mate,
But
here's a.
then the only thing is with like sex offenders and people to do with kids, sometimes you don't always get out because people in
Yeah.
prison hate pedophiles and stuff.
Oh,
So
mate, he's
I don't,
screwed. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if he's gonna have a good time in prison,
No.
or he could get put into like a safety bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what they call like protection. He
That's
could
it.
get put into protection.
Yeah, his arsehole's gonna be sore. Either his face or his
Yeah,
arsehole's gonna be sore. Like he's a pretty boy. He's gonna get passed around in prison. Let's be honest.
yeah. And
Like,
when they find out what he's done,
yeah.
he's oh, there's no point coming out.
What do you mean? Just stay in.
No, but do you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. No.
Like, he's gonna have a really good beating.
Oh yeah. He's gonna be sorted out now.
And when he comes out, the only thing is, when you come out, he'll probably be on a sex offenders list for a couple of years. No record label's gonna want him. No one's gonna want him to go on TV.
True. Yeah.
Like, his career's kind of done now for quite a bit.
Yeah. It'll be hard for him to come back.
Until he clears his name.
Yeah, but then people are still gonna like remember what. Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah, even if he does come back on TV, they'd be like, what's he doing on there?
it's like he won't be able to go on Nickelodeon. Let's be honest.
No.
No
They won't
chance.
be allowed on any kids' TV.
I don't know. It makes you think like, do you reckon there's like, all about like childhood stars and stuff? Makes you think like, do you reckon any of them have got dirty secrets?
Well, it's kind of sad because I used to watch a TV show called Glee. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a guy on there, and I like had a crush on him. Like he was called Pack or something, and he came out to be um, what do you call it? Don't call him paedophile because he weren't. He didn't abuse them. He just took photos of kids and stored them on his computer. And he was in the middle of going through court and stuff, and he ended up killing himself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that still is paedophilia, right?
I don't know what they call it.
No, because I remember, right, when in school we had the police. The day in school that you have like random
Yeah, yeah,
stuff.
the police. Yeah,
But you have like the police come in, but you also have like these different. It's kind of like careers day, like they all these different jobs and stuff. You have like paramedics,
mm,
and you go around the different places. Well, the police were talking about us for loads of stuff, drugs and all that, right? But they also talked about like I I think paedophilia or something like that. But they talked about basically. So we were like 15 at the time, maybe. I'm not sure. So let's say if I'm in class now, right? And I'm sitting next to
yeah.
a girl, and let's say I have nude photos of her, like she sent me a picture of
Oh,
her
yeah,
melons, right? And yeah, even if I'm 15 and she's 15, that's still classed as child pornography.
yeah.
Like I remember they were
I know
telling
where you're
us,
going with this.
yeah, I remember they were telling us, right? And like obviously me, like I don't think I talked to any girls in school, so I was quite a fucking shy boy.
And you can't show them, can you? You got like if you
No,
show them around, that's
still class as child, yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I remember looking up, right, looking around the class to be like, "What's this mad?" But people were looking like, oh shit, I better start deleting them. I was like, oh, because like, yeah, I think, I don't think I spoke to like other than prom and that, I'd never really spoke to girls in like that sense
no.
because I just had no confidence whatsoever. But yeah, it's mad. Like that's mad to think, like I don't know if
Mm.
I assume you can get done for it. Maybe I don't know. But can't you get done at like 15 for child pornography?
I
Which
think
someone's
you can because if you have a picture of like a girl and it goes somewhere and you haven't asked them,
oh yeah. That's yeah
it's wrong. Do you know what I mean? If the girl said, "Oh yeah, you can send it to your friend," that's different then because he's got proof saying she said it.
yeah.
But if they haven't, it's kind of
But this is another thing as well, right? So yeah, say for example, yeah, I was in school. I had a girlfriend in school, right? We're both 15. She sends me a picture of like her naked, whatever. I have it on my phone. Let's just say we're still together. Let's say we're 17, and I've still got that photo of her at age 15 on my phone naked. That's still classed as child pornography.
mm,
Mad, isn't it? Crazy. Like, think of how many people probably have photos like that.
yeah.
Mad, isn't it? Crazy. Nuts. But yeah, it makes you like mad. Drake Bell. Damn. Right. YouTube boxing. YouTube
Ugh.
boxing. Did you see fights?
Yes, I saw bits of them.
I didn't really watch it to be honest. Like I watched like obviously I watched videos on it and I saw fights and stuff.
I
Uh,
saw like highlights. So I'm not really into this YouTube boxing. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, well it depends. Like I wasn't really into the sorry when I say YouTubers versus TikTok. I wasn't
Yeah.
really that invested in this. Um, obviously I watched like the previous events. This one I was just a bit like, eh. Like I was interested in the Give fight, the Deadchi fight, and um, oh god, I say I'm interested. I still forget their bloody name. Bryce Hall, and who's the other guy? Austin McBroom.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I think Bryce Hall. I don't know, man. I thought he was a bit of an ass. Like I just wanted to see him get knocked out, etc. Just from watching the pre-fights, I just thought he was a bit of a bellend, to be honest. I don't know if he's probably a nice guy playing a persona. I don't bloody know. Don't know the guy, but I saw. So let's talk about. Do you see Deji's fight?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I was gutted with Deji because I saw him. He fought Jake Paul the first time around, right? And he was
Yeah.
like, he basically half-assed his training camp, so he didn't really train properly, and he basically gassed out. Like he did so well against Jake Paul, but unfortunately he gassed out, and obviously Jake Paul won. which was a bit of a bummer. And I kind of viewed this fight as his like redemption fight,
Yeah.
and again, he just did not train. He didn't really look in peak condition. Obviously, who am I to judge? I'm not in peak condition myself, but if I was like told I'm gonna box someone, I
You're gonna
trained.
train.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And unfortunately, he
Why
gassed
did
out.
he lose
Yeah,
again?
yeah. He wasn't really in good condition either. Bless him. Like, I think he just sort of like half-assed it again. Like
He needs to come away and train for a bit.
that's what. Yeah, I think he's taking a bit of a break, and he's just gonna like. I think I saw a video of him and KSI, and they were basically talking like basically saying like, mate, you need to like sort it out. You need to actually think if you want to box, etc. And before actually announcing fights, you need to train first and actually get your mind into like a healthy state, and then
Yeah.
start training and looking into boxing, because like boxing is not something you could just do. You have to be dedicated and committed to it. Otherwise,
What's the point?
exactly, like your opponent's gonna fucking train and like it unless you're unless you pick like someone who's exactly like you. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing with Deji. Like he can box. Like he's got talent. It's unfortunate he just blew it again. It is what it is though. You know, he's still got a successful channel and that. It's not like it's the end of the world for him, but I was just a bit disappointed. I got it. Like I really wanted this for him. You know, really wanted him to.
He deserved at least one fight.
Yeah,
One win.
yeah, exactly. Like I was a bit gutted with the Jake Paul fight. I was like, nah, because when I watched it, I was like, fucking hell, he's battering Jake Paul. Yeah, what the hell? But yeah, it is what it is. Speaking of redemption fights, though, Gibby. You know any son Gib?
Funny enough, no, I've never heard of him.
He basically does like he's a YouTuber. I'm trying to think what content he does. Really, I guess like gaming, I guess, or a bit of both.
Never heard of him.
He's I don't really watch him that much. I watch some videos of him, but I think I really started watching him around the time he was doing he did
To be
this.
fair, half of these boxers that were fighting, I'm like, yeah, don't know you, sorry. Don't know you.
It's a different sort of scene for what you watch. But so Gib fought, Jay Swingler, TGF Bro? Do you know watch them?
Nope.
Oof, that's grim. Well, basically he fought one of them, right? And he won. Then he fought Jake Paul, and he
Yeah.
unfortunately, like, I think he just choked it under pressure, and it was basically the fight was over like that, like which was a bit disappointing because obviously I was like, Gibbs he's a decent boxer, he's a bit aggressive, he just keeps coming at you, he's a powerhouse. But when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, that's a bit, sucks a bit.
But he only versed that boy because, like, he came in late, didn't he, to the boxing, whatever they're doing, to say, oh, you're versing thing. And he only versed whatever his name is. What's his other name?
Who now?
Hold. The one he versed.
Oh, Taylor Holder.
Yeah, he only versed him because he won the Vans votes.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. Yeah, but but going back to obviously like when he lost that fight to Jake Paul, I was a bit like, oh fuck, because he was training for it. I guess like on the night he just caved under the pressure, like it's just.
I was gonna say there's a lot of pressure and all the fans as well.
Exactly, like it was a bit like
half cheering for him, half cheering for Jake, and if you let it get on top of you,
it's the same what happened to Weller versus KSI, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like Weller versus
everyone
KSI.
was being Weller, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a big gun, but his fight against Taylor was insane. Like he was just shredded. He put the work in. He turned up and he fucking delivered. But obviously he was fucking robbed because apparently it was a draw, which was bullshit. But they overturned it, so obviously he won. But yeah, I was happy for that result because I just watching his videos and obviously seeing the fight with Jake, I was just like, fuck mate, like he needs this. I want him to win this just for himself and me as a fan. Like, I'm not a massive fan of him, but I do like him. I think he's quite funny, he plays the sort of like he's kind of like he's good at like like promo stuff, because obviously they do a bit of showboating and stuff in boxing today. Like he's good at that, and I guess I'm team YouTube, so I am a bit biased. I'm glad it got overturned because I'm not a boxing expert. I don't sit there and be like, oh, that's 2 points, that should be deducted. Oh, he won by 2 points. But like from just a novice perspective, like watching it, I'm like, there's no way this is a fucking draw. Like, he just smashed him. Like, this was fucking clearly Gib. Like, he won, but yeah, fucking bullshit, innit? Um, wait, you didn't see the main fight, did you? The Bryce and Austin
I
McBroom.
did, yeah.
You watched the fight?
Yeah, I seen highlights. Like, I don't really watch
Yeah,
full
yeah, yeah.
boxing matches, do I?
No, that's fair. Wait, did you see the press conferences before?
Yes, I seen that, funny
Yeah.
enough.
See, this is what makes it funny, because Bryce was basically just giving all that, like, saying that he won like 40 street fights or something bullshit like that, didn't he?
Yeah, but the thing is, Austin was meant to verse Jake Paul in the beginning, but
Right.
Jake Paul declined him, and then they picked Bryce to verse Austin.
Ah, right. Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know. That's mad. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know that until
Wait.
I read it.
Do you think so? Seeing Austin's performance, do you think Austin would have beat Jake, or Jake would beat Austin?
Um, it's hard.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because Austin, like, he wasn't bad, but
No.
I don't know if he's on the level of Jake Paul. Because Jake Paul's been doing it for quite a while now.
Mm.
So I'm not sure. I think maybe Jake would win. I don't know. Even though I don't like Jake, but
Yeah, I was gonna say hopefully not Jake.
I don't know. But what made it funny? So like he was giving all this how he's a real fighter, and like he'd released like videos of him just like boxing, and like seeing those videos, I just thought this kid like cannot box. Like he's just like he's a bit of a bell end. Like even at the conferences, like he just seemed very short tempered. Like he got triggered
Yeah.
so quickly, and he was just such like a hothead like individual. Like I just did not like
You
him
see
at
him
all.
at the press conference when he stood up and he tried to get in Austin's face and he got floored.
Yeah, literally.
And then he said, oh, what did he say after it? He said, Austin didn't put me to the floor. He said something about he tripped on someone or someone pushed him and he went down. I was just like, oh God.
honestly, yeah, like
Oh, but it was funny.
he's just a bell end, and he like I don't know if he's punning on or something, but like I hate that sort of persona type thing, or those type of people. I just hate them. Just he just comes across a bit of a bully, a bit of a jerk, you know.
What I hated about him is I know people have beef and I know you gotta have beef to make like, I don't want to call it a storyline, but do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
give a bit of beef and it makes it interesting.
Hmm.
Like, do you know what I mean? But like, he brought his kids into it. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, that's a bit of a low blow.
I know, like I don't understand
Leave your kids out of it.
exactly. I don't understand bringing people's like fucking family and personal life into it. It's just stupid. Like I guess it's just
But like, leave the kids out because the kids can't defend themselves. Fair enough. He can bring his partner into it because his partner has got a thick shoulder, brush it off, but not the kids.
It's a bit weird though.
I think it's thick.
Imagine sitting at home just watching on YouTube as a kid, and then just like they mention your kid, and you're like, me? You know mate, or do you wanna fight me, or? No, but it was
Yeah.
funny because I watched the fight and he just got absolutely battered. Like
Yeah.
he got fucking. He was basically a punching bag for like how many rounds it was, and I saw the. Do you see the like the interview after?
Yeah, I did.
He just like he turned around and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not a fighter, I'm not a boxer." And I was just like, but then like it cut over to like a previous interview. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a fighter. You know, I've knocked out 40 people, blah 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 blah." And he just goes to say like, I'm just not a fighter, mate. I'm not a boxer. I'm just a YouTuber or TikToker."
Well, what I liked about Austin, instead of like, only one, instead of saying, "Oh, I smashed him," like I knew I was gonna win, like I said it was, he still went and being the bigger man, put all the beef and that beside him, and still said, like, Bryce still put up a good fight.
Yeah, mad, dunno. Like, I, I don't know. I feel like Bryce was. I don't feel like he was prepared. Like he just didn't look like.
No.
Yeah, I think maybe he egoed it too much. Like, I think maybe obviously did train, but like people around him probably like, yeah, mate, you're sick. You don't need to train your class, and then he just went in there and got absolutely fucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, literally, I just think he fucked
But
it.
Bryce only agreed to it because Austin, like you have money for winning these fights than you.
Hmm.
I think it was going for like 2 million or something. And he was like, nah, 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 I'm not going to verse you. So Austin bumped up to 5 million to win the fight. And he was like, yeah, you got my attention now. And he still lost. Oh, God.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it was funny. He's unfortunately for him, he's just basically going to be a meme now for fucking many years on the internet. People are just making up videos about it. It's hilarious. Um, what I think is absolutely mental. Bryce Hall wants to fight KSI.
Bryce Hall.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's true or not. Like, but apparently like KSI is kind of like up for it. I don't think KSI though. Like, I don't think he. I don't think he
I
wants to.
thought Jake Paul did.
Well, Jake Paul wants to fight KSI as well. Um, it's obviously been apparent for years now. Like, ever since like
I would prefer Jake Paul
yeah,
instead
same.
of Bryce because, yes, Bryce can verse him and obviously KSI would knock him out or whatever. I don't know, I just want to see Jake Paul verse him because to me, Jake Paul's way too cocky. He only, like, he can give so much banter through social media. Like, he can say so much crap about people and he can hide behind a keyboard, but he can't. When it comes like face to face or fighting, he's like, oh no, I don't want to fight him. Or, do you know what I mean? He just needs to put his money where his mouth is.
Well, yeah. Well, this is the thing. Obviously, like Jake Paul's so eager to fight KSI now, but KSI hasn't been boxing for like he hasn't been training or nothing for ages. He's been focused on his music. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna be touring, making music. Like KSI doesn't need to box. Let's be honest, he doesn't need the money. Like the man is stacked. He doesn't really have. I guess like yeah, he might have a little bit to prove. Like can he knock Jake Paul out? But he doesn't like let's be honest. If he just says, "Look, I don't want to fight Jake Paul. Like I have nothing to prove." Like yeah, people go, "Yeah, you're a pussy, mate. Jake Paul about you, blah blah." But he's not gonna care, is he? But mate, I don't care. I'm not a boxer. I'm a YouTuber or whatever. I don't care.
Somebody needs to knock him out.
Who, Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, like I
Knock
want
him down a few pegs.
I want to see KSI versus like Jake Paul. I really do.
The only thing is, I feel like he's only come into boxing because his brother's come into it.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like I
Like
think yeah.
everything Logan does, he's got to. And like this, like when Logan was fighting, like why did Jake Paul have to get involved? What's the point?
What's this now?
Remember when Jake Paul, Logan versus Floyd?
Oh yeah.
Like Logan even said, why did he have to go take his hat? What is the point?
It's just I feel like Jake Paul is like he's that attention seeker, you know. Like in school,
Yeah,
like I feel like he's that kid that like in class just always misbehaving just to get the teacher's attention. You're just like mate, you're not
yeah.
funny. Shut up.
Try to be better than his brother.
Yeah. Maybe that's why. Maybe he just wants to. Maybe he doesn't like Logan getting all the attention, so he has to make the headlines. Maybe I don't know, but yeah. Well, apparently, like I've heard a lot of people saying like KSI might be interested in fighting Bryce as a sort of comeback, a warm up fight, and to go on to Jake
Yeah,
Paul.
which is fair. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like smack Bryce out, around a bit. It'd be embarrassing if he loses. Can you imagine if he loses to Bryce?
Oh, that would be horrible.
Yeah, smack Bryce around for a bit and then train a bit for Jake Paul.
And then knock him out.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I'd even pay tickets to go see that.
Would you?
Yeah.
Well, maybe if it's obviously after all the COVID now, maybe.
I think I'd waste every bit of my money just to watch it, and I swear that if KSI lost, I'd get in the ring and knock KSI out myself.
I tell you what fight I want to see. You know Deji and Joella?
Yeah.
They've been beefing a lot recently. Like, not just recently, but, like, quite a while. Like, if you watch some of Wella's podcasts, they talk about it. Like, how, like, Deji will say something in his videos of Wella being a pussy or whatever. Said this, blah, 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 blah. And then Wella would say in the podcast, oh, mate, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I saw something on TikTok. It was obviously a clip from the podcast of Wella was talking about, like, if he saw him and that, he'd just spark him out.
Oh, that'd be a good one, though.
I think that'd be a yeah. I think because there's so much legitimate beef between those two. I genuinely think
Yeah.
they both train really hard for it. Like maybe that's the fight
Mm.
that Deji needs to proper focus and train hard because he wants to beat him,
Yeah.
or he maybe hates him that much. He'd be like, "Fuck this, I'm
But
gonna
then
train."
I would want Joella to win. Nothing against Deji.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Maybe yeah, maybe Weller as well for
But
me.
they both haven't had a win yet. I was gutted when
True.
Joella didn't win his.
Yeah, I know a lot of people want him to come back
Absolutely
into it.
gutted.
Want him to box and that. He's been offered to be trained and that, but
Yeah, he was meant to verse someone ages ago, like when YouTube boxing started. And I can't remember who it was, but it just never went to anything. He
yeah.
just went to be one of them people that spoke about the matches.
Oh yeah. He went to Sky Sports and he did a thing with them.
Yeah.
I thought he handled it really well, to be honest. I think it suits him. I don't know, maybe. I think maybe if the right fight presented itself, he might want to jump back in it. But I think it'd probably be Deji. That would like bring him back, I think that's everything. Unless you want to wrap up, do you want to talk about anything else? Or
I think that's it.
is that it? Yeah.
Yep.
Right, we'll close it then. Right, this has been episode 2 of the What the Frick podcast. Yeah, we're back, better than ever, reverbed. We're hopefully gonna not take that much of a long break than last time. Let us know if
I make it weekly.
we'll try. Yeah, that's the plan. We want to make it weekly, but obviously it's hard, like, to because obviously like Charlotte will have to sleep up here, and it's hard to like with my days off and that because there's only.
And
like,
I got a child.
Yeah, you got a child as well. Yeah, you got a child.
Unfortunately, free to go home. Anyone?
No, but obviously, like, I think Saturday's the only really day you can sleep up in it. I work most Saturdays, which is a pain in the ass. But if we can't make it like weekly, we want to try and get it out like ASAP.
If you can't do Friday, Saturdays, I can try Friday if you're off on the Friday, not Saturday.
I see what you mean. Okay, we'll work around it. We'll try not to leave it as long as last time, anyway. Because like, when was the last one we did? Let me have a look quickly.
I want to say a month.
Was it?
I want to say.
Oh yeah. 1 month ago. Yeah, a month.
Look at that.
That's mad.
I just roughly guessed that.
Yeah, we'll
It
try.
felt like a month.
Yeah, it definitely felt a long time. We'll try not to make it as long as last time. We'll do it a lot shorter than we'll upload a lot more frequent because we do enjoy this. It's a nice time of us to spend together as well. Get a little chatting going.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some fun things as well, don't we?
Oh yeah, we got fun things planned. Yeah, we're trying to we do this one now because it's more frequent and recent. We'll get views and stuff. Help grow it. Let us know what you think of these as well. If you got any like criticism, just let us know because obviously comments, likes, and all that stuff obviously help the algorithm and boosting it. So even if you like hate us, just let us know in the comments. If you think that we suck, we talk over each other, etc., sounds bad, blah 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 blah. Let us know in the comments. Boost the algorithm and obviously helps us out. If it's something you want us to to make it better, etc. Let us know and we'll see what we can do to improve it. Obviously, like what you think of the episodes as well. Like if maybe if like we got something wrong, tell us. Who cares? We get stuff wrong.
Or you want us to speak about something?
Yeah, if you want us to talk about something, that'd be cool. We got like fun little games we can play as well. Yeah, that'll also be pretty cool. Like we got fun things planned. It's just obviously figuring out when to film them and which ones to post out. But yeah, this has been episode 2. What the Frick podcast. That's Charlotte.
Hi.
I'm Minifigures Josh. You obviously know me. It's my channel. I know unless you knew, then you wouldn't know me. Yeah, but yeah, we've been us. You've been you. I'm off to the loo.
To have a poo.
Right, we'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye.